Why isn't this Filipino football star famous in the Philippines? Paulino Alcantara was the greatest scorer in FC Barcelona's history for 80 years, until Messi passed him in 2014. But today, his name isn't really mentioned alongside Filipino legends like Kaloy Loizaga and Pancho Villa. But why? Paulino was born in the middle of the Philippine Revolution against Spain in 1897 in Iloilo to a Spanish military officer father and a Spanish Ilongga mother. When he was 1, Spain sold the Philippines to the US, and when he was 2, the Philippine-American War began. So, as Spanish Filipinos, the Alcantaras eventually headed for Spain. And in España, Alcantara fell in love with football and got really good. So good that at 14 years old, he started playing for FC Barcelona. He scored 3 goals in his debut, becoming the youngest player in the world to score a hat-trick. But 4 years later, in 1916, he would move back to the Philippines with his family. By this time, the Philippines was fully under American rule, and the Americans asked him to play for the Philippines/USA football team in the 1917 Far Eastern Games. Kinda like the Asian Games today. They beat Japan 15-2, still the biggest win in Philippine football history. But back in Spain, Barcelona wasn't doing so well. So in 1918, they asked him to come back, and he did, winning championship after championship for Barcelona while studying to be a doctor at the same time. He was so serious about his studies that he declined to play for Spain at the 1920 Olympics because he had exams to take. But he would eventually play for España after becoming a doctor, including this legendary game in 1922 against France, where he broke through the net with a powerful shot, earning him the name El Romperedes, the net breaker. He retired from playing football in 1927 at the age of 29 to focus on medicine. And his record of 369 goals stood for 80 years until Messi finally passed him in 2014. So why isn't he considered the greatest Filipino athlete of all time? Well, he spent less than 3 years here, not counting his time here as a child. And I'm sure if we could ask him today, he would identify as a Spaniard. I mean, he spent most of his life there, learned football there, got married there, and died there. He was so nationalistic that he even fought during the Spanish Civil War. On the winning side, but the wrong side. The far right side. And honestly, it feels a bit unfair to call him the best Asian footballer of all time, especially to people like Park Ji-sung and Cha Boom. But I think we should still be proud of Paulino Alcantara. He might not be a homegrown hero like Pacquiao or Efren Bata Reyes, but maybe we can think of him like the first Jordan Clarkson, part Filipino by blood, foreign upbringing and training, but brought glory to the country just the same.